Don't you just hate people who don't understand personal space? Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and I'm probably just late to the party on this one, but did you know that Nether gold ore, which I guess I have already smelted all. Anyway, yeah, it gives full bars when smelted. Do I have any more in here? I don't have any more in here. Yeah, it gives full bars when smelted. Not just like, so instead of fortuning it for a couple nuggets, you can smelt it for a full bar. And how late to the party am I on this? How late to the party am I on this? Like, everybody else has known forever, right? Right? I'm the only one who hasn't known? Anyway, yeah, that's not the real reason I brought you down here. Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't the reason I was here to begin with. The reason I was here to begin with is to drop off I pick number 1 and find one that has Silk Touch. I guess we should find Ender Gold now because I want to fix this one. But, yeah, this is why I brought you down here. Lyarrah, here are your baking bases you wanted for the Nether hub. I decided to just do iron instead of gold. It was easier for me to do. For your troubles of flint, please accept these 3 diamond blocks for additional payment from Prowl. And, you know, the iron for these, and, I think it's at the end of the day we're having 24 beacons in total because we're apparently tripling them up instead of just doing singles. I was just expecting speed, but we're apparently getting regen and stuff. Anyway, yeah, these are from Groova, if you didn't know. Groova has contributed these. And Prowl was contributing these. So that's why I was getting them that flint for that last couple of episodes. And here's the thing. It took me like 3 or 4 extra minutes worth of trading in between the trading for my shop and everything. Like, there was very little effort involved in getting that flint. So, like, I low-key feel bad about him paying me this much for it. Like, I even got my shulker boxes back in the process because I've dropped off two shulkers worth of flint, and then he's also picked up another 3 worth himself, like, without me needing to contribute a shulker. I don't know, because I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Oops. I could use more diamonds, so I don't think I'm going to turn them down, but, like, I feel like I should be paying Prowl for, like, that's why I was so happy to just hand over the flint, is because, like, yeah, sure, you're contributing this to the project, we need it. I will gladly accept it, I will gladly take it, please do. And, yeah, like, he's given more. I still got to figure out what I'm giving Groova for this too. I have no idea what to give either one of them. Man, people are being so generous on the project. I'm so happy. Anyway, with so many of the resources donated now, it's a little unacceptable that I have not budged on the project in like a week. So we're gonna go do a couple other quick things. Probably off camera, actually, thinking about the things that I was gonna do because it's pretty much just stocking up the shops. And then we're gonna try to at least get the whole section between the center hub and the 100 room done today. And maybe, you know, maybe we'll see where we go from there. I went to the wrong portal. I went to the wrong portal. Oh, also, we gotta figure out where we're moving this portal. We gotta figure out where we're missing this, where we're removing this portal, because it cannot just sit in the middle here. I mean, like, there's a few ideas that I have, and one of them involves, like, literally making it such a big portal that it goes across the center entire, like, so we have a pair of them that envelop the entire thing. Yeah. Lot to do. Lot to do. Correct portal time. So I am scurrying back to town real quick here because, yeah, I just received word from Groova that he is ready to go and give me some more beacons. So yeah, I'm gonna meet up with him because I want to give him, like, I know that he's just donating it technically, but I gotta give him something, you know? And I was gonna wait for input from all of y'all, but, you know, he got this to me much faster than expected. I really don't have time to wait, unfortunately, after all. So, yeah, I think I have an idea, though, because I know he's just building out of orange this season. And I also know he opened up a fuel shop. So either way, I think I have a lot of something that he will appreciate. Groova! I heard.
Hello!
Hello!
How are you doing?
I
hear you
am.
got lots of lava.
I do, yes. I have tons of lava, and I thought that, you know, you might like it as a thank you for what you did for
Oh my
the hub.
goodness. You've got lots and lots of shulkers. I owe you more than one shulker. I've only got one shulker with me. Maybe I could give you some shells. How about that?
If you feel like it, otherwise just bring them back when you get a chance to. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, yeah, maybe I should just sort this out now. One moment.
Okay.
Because, yeah, just for reasons,
Okay. You say so. Just, don't make
Let's
any
see.
sudden movements because there's a lot of Endermen watching you, but...
There we go. So I'll just put this away. Let's see. There we go. Right, so we've got a lot of shulkers full there. So what I'll do is I'll throw you the shulker shells first.
Okay.
And I've got one already made up for you, which I hope that you like. And yeah, thank you
Hey.
very much. Bye.
Okay, bye. Huh. That was weird. He was in a hurry. Oh. Okay, well. I found more wood, so I don't have to go back to the overworld to do this. Going ahead and replacing all of those shulkers. I thought I grabbed out the orange dye. But yeah, does anybody else feel like Groova was being real weird there? Because like I don't even know what he was. No danger. Wait, does he even have the beacons in here? Okay, good. But dangerous? No danger. Are with yeah, I'm guessing he was just trying to camouflage this among everything. Weird. I don't know if I should just be leaving the beacons sitting down here like this. But whatever. Way to get them out of my way. So these are going to be... Huh. We have... This is not a multiple of 3. I guess we will use the last one of shopping, because this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 sets, and then there's an extra one for some reason. So the idea is that we're gonna go ahead and have, you know, regen and regen and resistance in addition to speed along the length of the whole place. This is probably good because there's only 2 lantern chains hanging down there already, and people have already bumped into them. Yeah, so those need to go along the way, and oh wait, I can just pick them up and put them in with the oh my gosh, they take so long to mine. I regret putting them down. Also, I hate that it makes a shattering noise. That's horrible. We are not dealing with putting these away right now. We are putting 3 of them in there like that so I can take them to the area soon, but although honestly the one that's supposed to go right here is oh, maybe it's not under. I thought that it was right on top of that for a second. Whoops. But no, it's supposed to go right here. Though I do now have to decide whether we're doing them in a row or we're doing them side to side. Or even like, well, I don't have enough iron to do them like there, and there. So I can just get more iron. Ah, to the polemobile. So Zap brought us another round of Nether wart, and I think that despite the amount of Nether brick that I still have sitting around, I actually think that that plus one more harvest I just did has actually brought us to enough red Nether brick. I could be wrong, but we're sitting at about 2 double chests left, and actually, you know what? I'm not gonna make any predictions on that yet. It's occurring to me now that we're only about a quarter of the way through the tunnel as far as the walls go. So maybe I shouldn't get my hopes up like that. Anyway, yeah, a lot done on a live stream. And even more done in terms of... Actually, let's grab a couple more of these suckers off the wall. The mystery beacons aren't evil, I promise box. And another one. Is there any more? Yeah, that one's completely full still too. Yeah. So, yeah. Create some space on my... Oh, wait, no, that's where I wanted those to be. I had this set up and everything. Yeah, so... I've been emptying a lot of lava. And I know there's a few people who need some. I also know that I'm in talks with somebody about a redstone shop. And I was kind of thinking that selling fuel in there... Yes, I know there's a fuel shop out there. I haven't shown it to you, so go watch Groova's episode, because I'm not sure I'm going to even go to it. But, yeah, I, move these to the next one. I kind of have a feeling that I may have enough, question mark, lava to fuel that for a while, but I have barely put a dent in the lava that is outside. I mean, in some places like this, it's done. I've got the lava to put back in here once I get the sides filled in correctly and everything. But, you know, it done. This is as it will be. But when I say that we have yet to even put a dent into it, I mean that while in some areas it's going to be so easy peasy that I may just go ahead and put the regular floor in. I'm not sure if it's worth even putting lava in that section. In other areas, I don't even know. Oh, thank you for Ruining my dramatic timing, you little brats, all of you. I swear, if you just broke anything of my entire tunnel here. Plus, there's this problem. There is also this problem that I've been having. Can I back up and do my dramatic timing properly now? I mean that there are some areas that I don't even know how to start. It just didn't have the same dramatic flair that time. Come on, like they completely messed that one up on me. Anyway, yeah, we got all this down here. And that just stretches on for miles. And is not the only long stretch, though it is the longest stretch. And, yeah. Yeah, I've been racking my brain over what to even do with it, how to even work with it, whether to even work with it, like whether I should just give up on the entire glass concept for this. But I am not one to be easily deterred. So far, I've mostly been dealing with this by just, you know, bucketing it, as you've seen, and trying to save it back. And I'm going to continue to make an effort to save as much as I can. But I, after several live streams of pecking away on this, have come to a conclusion that this problem can be solved the way that many problems in this world can be solved, by just throwing enough money at it. Now, if I've done my math right, this is actually slightly cheaper than the iron at Prowl's. The iron over at Prowl's shop is, you get 9 diamonds for a stack of blocks, and this is 8 diamonds for a stack of blocks. So I just saved a little bit, and in fact, I've still got. Yeah, we're gonna do more there. Actually, yeah, I conveniently have just enough to max out that stack too. It's cool. So we just bought an entire stack of diamonds worth of iron, and we're gonna burn it. We are basically gonna burn it. Now, don't get me wrong. We are going to attempt to not burn it. Okay. We are going to attempt to save it back and not lose any of it into the abyss if we can. Oh, hey, I've had sales. No sales there, but didn't really expect any. Have people been taking free cookies? Someone has taken a free cookie. That's amazing. Also, this is adorable, and I think this is Beardstone's doing. But I hadn't expected people to. Also, this is adorable. I think it's Beardstone's doing. It's really precious. I hadn't really expected people to do stuff that wasn't actually food over here, but I mean this is logical. This is very logical. So I'm gonna leave him to it. Yeah, we're going to attempt being a very key word here. Yes, you're probably the one that I want. Cool. Yeah, you work. We're going to attempt to not just waste all of this. An actual very deliberate effort is going to be put into successfully holding on to as many of these buckets of lava, because these are all getting filled with lava, as humanly possible. This doesn't feel like a trap at all. Thing is, though, is that I am still trying very hard not to get that 10th death. And I am going to be very much putting my life on the line attempting for this. No night vision. No night vision. And no wait. You know, I felt guilty building that this close to your place, but I see now I should have just plopped it down right in front of your shop. Nothing like brewing up a full shulker of potions while you watch a rocket launch to Mars to make you glad you live in this century. So here's the plan. First, we're going to grab a bunch of the gravel that we've got sitting around in here. Then we are going over to where we've been having constant lava fall problems. And we're hopping up here. Now, here's one thing that I find odd. That's basically like right underneath up there. But we've definitely carved that path over it. So I don't know, we'll see what's going on with this particular lava lake. Or we'll completely miss. Let's just fly. Okay, so we know that this whole area over here apparently is very lava-y. Why does the... What? Wait a second. Okay, so this area goes down into Lava Lake. So... this is not a good example of what I'm wanting to do. This is a weird example. Huh. Let's, forget this place exists. Plan on just wastefully filling it in later, and let's find an area that we do want to actually work with. Okay, so step one, now that I've remembered that I hadn't done that in this area yet, is, yes, going to be to waste a little bit of lava, but as we've seen, I have too much. I have way too much. We are going to go ahead and do these nifty little configurations here. You stay over there. And see, that dude over there is why I wanted the invisibility potions too. Especially during this stretch, because we're like right underneath this. Yeah, I'm just gonna take one now. I have extras. I have extras and I don't trust this situation. Yep, there he is. Knew something was coming sooner or later. Yeah, that's why the invisibility potions, because when I get to the, like, massive bucket spamming stage of this, I don't want to have to be worrying about any of this. So instead, I'm just going to risk my life by being invisible. Yeah. It totally sounds like a good plan when I say it that way. Haha, you're stuck. I just had an idea. And, hopefully, maybe protect myself a little bit by, putting up a wall here. Ow. Little punk. It's a little bit wasteful of my gravel, but He just hurled himself off that, like, super high spot, didn't he? Like, that was just a full-blown yeet. This isn't going to save me at all, is it? So, we're going to do an important test or two here. Oh. Okay, so we're about to perform a very important test. First test. Okay, good. That does indeed work. Let's get rid of you. Alright. Game mode. Survival. Drop one of these in that hand. Drink this. Oh. And let's see if the potion, or if the totem makes me uninvisible. Can you see me? It seems oblivious. Very good. How about a gas? Can the see me? Oh. Cool, they seem pretty oblivious. I should be safe. I'm going to be very, very confused next time that I sign into this world. Okay. I am putting down most anything I have of any value, and that actually is going to include, you know, most of my actual stuff. Because we are just going to slip everything in here and take an invisibility potion. And, keep our eye on both it and my fire potion in terms of how long we have on it. But yeah, we're going to go 3 out from here. And just start coloring this up, okay? So we're gonna have another 2 and then another 1 over there. And I haven't figured out yet the better way to do this in terms of like side to sideness. Like obviously it's gonna have to zigzag. But I'll have to figure out what kind of zigzag. No, I want you down 1 more. Meh. Actually, I guess we're just gonna walk 1 over. Boink. But yeah. So basically, next few minutes is just going to be placing gravel, creating a nice little wall, and since it's gravel, you know, it'll actually let us down there, or it'll actually go all the way to the bottom. And unless there's any weird little pockets, we'll have it all filled. Okay, so my initial plan for this called for using the invisibility potions and forgoing my armor temporarily because of it. But my angry jello containment fence seems to be working, and I've only seen like 1 ghast, so I don't think they're going to be as much of a distraction as I thought. So I actually think that I'm going to be okay to not do that. I don't know. I've got the potions with me still. So the plan, I suppose, is, yeah, I've got spares on me and everything. And I do not need the shovel or the pick. So we're just going to kind of maximize the amount of inventory space I have here. We are doing fire potion ahead of time regardless. And to start on this, we're going to go down a couple of layers right around the edge here. So that I can go ahead and put the next layer of glass. Oh boy, we're having one of these days. Spoiler alert, the angry jello made it over the fence. Okay, I need to come drop off some lava anyway. I don't know how effective the potion is with armor on, but you know, we'll just go for it. We'll just go for it. You can see what I mean by we're just gonna throw money at the problem. That I'm just not caring if we lose a few buckets along the way. If it happens, it happens. And also, I apparently didn't bring anywhere near enough lava after all. Or enough, Okay, I guess we're going back for a lot more buckets. And a lot more shulkers. Well, the good and bad news at the same time are that, it takes about the same amount of time to fill effectively 7 shulkers, given what I have left over in my inventory, with lava, as it does for an 8-minute potion to go by. So that's good. The bad news, the bad news that goes with that is that this is all the more lava that 7 shulkers is. Yeah. And of course, now the tradition every time I come down here is for the shulkers to immediately go towards filling these suckers up. Then we pick them back up and dump them in. Well, I have some awkward news. I'm out of buckets that I've actually made. So, I mean, that's part of why I got so much iron, because I only need about 2 of these stacks for all the chains and all the lanterns. But I thought that I think it was about 3 stacks of blocks would get me a bit better further than it has, but it really hasn't gotten me very far at all. And I'm in. Well, I guess I still have another half a stack of logs, but yeah, yeah, we're stacking this sucker up high. I don't want to know how I'm going to get this all out of here when we're done. But, little friend? Little friend, you're here. Can you climb out via that? Okay. It was very stuck. We're getting close to the end of this one. I still have not made sense of where this thing thinks I am aiming at any given point. Especially because the fog turns on and off at seemingly unpredictable points. Like, seriously, why am I not being able to click on things here? I think there's phantom lava around or something. Or maybe it's just objecting to me having my head under it at all. But yeah, we're nearing the end of this section. And then I have to seriously reevaluate what I'm doing when it comes to the last section. Groove is off doing another part of it for me now, though. He apparently really does want that much lava. So, hey! I have help! Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say I'd almost finished this section? Yeah, I forgot to mention the fact that it's apparently the Nether Marinara Trench down here. Cheers. I didn't know lava oceans could be this deep. I mean, that explains why so much of the ceiling down below has just, you know, caved in on us, but... Also, I'm really bad at these diagonal jumps. I don't know what else to be doing with it. But, yeah, I don't know how many laps we've done so far of dropping this stuff off. But, we're just gonna go ahead and do one last big swing through this whole thing. You know, do this whole batch of them, and when we run out of this section, I'll be back. I'll be back with you after I finish this area. That is what I'm trying to say. Let me pick you up, lava! So I can explain. It's not that I ran out of buckets, because I still theoretically have plenty of those. No, no. It's that I ran out of places to put lava. I am just very, very thoroughly out of it. We're gonna back up over here a little bit. Find these. But yeah, no, I ran out of places to put the lava. As you may have seen over there, there is still quite a bit that needs to be cleared out. Oh my gosh. Why? Go away, all of you. Leave me alone. Why are there so many? We're done? We're done. Okay, good. Oh, and my fire resistance session ran out. Anyway, yeah, and I'm gonna have to go get a lot more material, but I ran out of places to put lava. And with the deep end of the pool over here, that's not gonna fly. Yeah. And Groova ran into a similar situation on the section that he is been working on. So he thinks he may have a solution for me, but he needs some time to test it. So I am gonna let him do his thing with that. And we're gonna use up a little bit of gravel I actually have on me here. Oh, and go about our merry way. Alright, so it took about 3 live streams and also me scrapping 4 different endings so far to this episode. But we did it, peeps. We, I mean, it's just one section down. But when you remember that this was filled with lava to, yeah, I did about, well, you can see where the gravel goes down to there. So from the top of the glass to there, a little bit lower in a couple of spots. It was a lot. We've accomplished a lot. It is way more than I would have liked to have done in one episode, hence this being about 4 days late, even for my non-existent schedule. Be gone, fire. Yeah, it's progress. It's major progress. And so is the fact that I have every bit of quartz from that end of the tunnel clear up to spawn laid. I'm going to say that and I'm going to wind up flying past some missing piece, I know. But the quartz is done and we're pretty much down to just the stairs at the edges that need done to the floor for that end. And I started working on that end, but then Zoe blew it up with a ghast. That'll be in next episode, because this episode's already running long. But, yeah. Man, look at all this. Look at all this floor, look at these walls, and look at this stretch of the ceiling. Just, But yeah, this is, it both has taken me less and more time than I thought it was going to. I think that anybody who's done a big project can understand what I mean by that. I don't know why I didn't fill in this part. I know I haven't filled in because I love the rift in reality still. So that's going to be the last thing out, especially because that gives us easy access to the outside world. I'm really thinking that the hub itself may need to have just some way to fly up and out, but honestly, the like 6-block gap between the two sides of the lava is probably enough if we, you know, make our walls correctly for it. Yes, I will write up a non-liability waiver for use of the hub, I promise. But yeah, progress. So, like, look at it. Pretty fog. Purple fog eating distance. Pretty. Words. Also, people making their tunnels meld into the hub. Very, very pretty. I love this. I think that we need people to remember that signs exist again, although, I mean, this season we all have, like, such ridiculously unique ones that maybe it'll be easy to spot them. I don't know. But yeah, that is most of the good news of it. Is you have a lot of nerves spawning up there. The rest of the good news is what I arrived down here to find. First of all, more Nether work from Zap, which I have since filled up with buckets. But second, this. So Prowl wants more flint, and he also wants lava buckets. See, part of why I decided to save back the stuff, other than the fact that I'm, like, moderately a hoarder and can't bear to see anything get wasted, is that I know that Prowl and Blue Jay's base is going to involve, in their own words, like 6,000 buckets of lava. Yeah, a lot. Let's just suffice it to say, a lot. And, I wanted them to be able to have, you know, the lava from it. It seemed wasteful for us to clear that out and them to still have to go find a place to get more from. So that's part of why I've been saving this back. And I was originally going to charge them for it, like outright charge them for it. But Prowl has not only given me more iron blocks to work with for that, but he's also now given me a shulker of ender pearls and said that if I need more, I can. He's given me the rest of the soul soil I need to complete the entire highway length. And he's let me know that if I'm still short on quartz, which, oh boy, I have... I also spent about the last day and a half mostly, like, alternating between playing the new Harvest Moon game and trading with my villagers for more quartz, like, because they needed to have a day cooldown in between in order to get their prices back to normal. So I'll just, like, you know, trade with them and then pull out the Switch and play a bit and then trade with them again. And yeah, all while I'm listening to audiobooks again. I have an attention span again, apparently, people. This highway has changed me. Like, really. I don't. Who am I? Anyway, yeah. He, like, I don't know. I was feeling very disheartened on a lot of this, on how long it had all taken. I had 2 different endings recorded for this episode that were saying, like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this section done. And just coming back down here to find all this iron waiting for me and a message from Prowl that he wants lava buckets was kind of the pep talk I needed on it. It was assurance that what I'm doing has a point and is appreciated. And sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need. So, yeah. So thanks everybody for sticking it out with me. I know this has not been the fastest paced of episodes from me, but at the end of the day, I still had a lot of fun. And if you did too, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you're new around here, especially if you're incoming from the UHC, make sure that you subscribe and definitely come hang out, check out some more. We will be glad to have you around. And no matter what, take care, everybody. Toodles! Of course, I managed to turn to be exactly behind. What even is that? That's the minecart. Okay. Anyway. Toodles!